Welcome to this class dedicated to your spine today. So by moving through today's sequence, you will strengthen and stretch at the same time the back, the muscles in your back, your neck, the shoulders, and release some potential tension there. So if that feels like something you want to do, we're going to start on our bellies today. So come down on your mat. Make sure you have a comfortable spot here on your bellies. And then taking the palms in front of you, they can stack on each other, so you can place your forehead there. You can close down the eyes for now. Find a comfortable separation of your legs, of your shoulders, and then relaxing your whole body here for a start. Taking a deep inhale into the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. 2 more like that. Deep inhale, filling up your lungs. And then open the mouth, let it go, maybe with sound. 1 more, deep inhale. And exhale, release. Just arriving on your mat here. Bringing your full awareness, your full attention to yourself laying on your mat. Breathing in and out through the nose, finding your rhythm. Maybe adding sound to the breath by slightly constricting the back of your throat, so an ocean sound. Or like the sound of a sleeping baby comes with every inhale and every exhale. Just focus on your breath and really feel into the sensations you get with every inhalation and every exhalation. Being very present here with yourself, with your body. And then before we start moving, I like to start by setting an intention. And I would like to ask you to ask yourself, what are you grateful for in this very moment? Maybe something pops up immediately, or it can be something that just has happened to you, something, whatever small it is. It can be a person you're grateful, it can be yourself, your body, whatever. Pick one. And then dedicate your practice to that thing, or that person, situation, whatever. And then really feel into that sensation of gratitude. Imagine with every inhale, intensifying that feeling, and with every exhale, spreading it to every single cell in your body. 1 more round of breath. Good, and then start pressing your palms a little bit into the mat so you can lift your forehead up and bringing your forearms onto the mat. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders here, and your palms are flat and pressing gently into the mat. Fingers spread out wide. On your next inhalation, see if you can gently lift your sternum and lift your chin parallel to the floor. Breathe here. Relax your lower body, relax your glutes, your legs, just feeling into that gentle stretch in the front, letting the belly relax here and just enjoy that stretch. Pressing the elbows into the mat so you can lift a little bit higher, shoulders or shoulder blades draw to the back of the waist so you have space in between your shoulders and your ears. You're gonna add a little neck stretch here from Sphinx. Inhale in the center and exhale, turn your head gently to the right until it naturally stops. Inhale, bring your head back to the center, chin parallel to the ground. Exhale, turn to the left. One more round. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Good. Come back into the center and then gently start to roll your spine all the way back down. Taking your hands next to your rib cage and pressing yourself up into an all-fours position. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders, knee underneath your hips, fingers are spread out wide and the whole palm is pressing firmly into the mat. We're going to move into cat-cow, gently starting to move into the spine here. On your next inhalation, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, open the chest. Exhale, round your spine. Chin comes to your chest, tailbone in. Again, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round your spine. Press yourself away from the mat. One more. Inhale into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Come back into the center. Tuck the toes under and then inhale here. Exhale, lifting the knees and the hips all the way up and back into your first downward facing dog. Might feel good to walk your dog, pressing one heel towards the ground at a time. Seeing how your hamstrings are doing. All the while, press yourself out of your hands here. Creating a long spine in the back. Our focus always in down dog. Good. Come back to stillness. On your next inhalation, lifting the right leg all the way up and back into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee into the chest. Really press it all the way up, bringing the shoulders above the wrists. And then stepping that right foot towards the front, maybe taking your ankle and step it a little bit further forward. Left hand on the mat, inhale, lifting your right arm up into a little twist here. Press yourself out of the back toes here. Opening the chest towards the right, taking one more inhale. And then exhale, lower the back knee down and step that right foot to the back end of the mat. Bringing the sole of the foot into the mat. Left foot can step back into a little kickstand. Inhale, lifting the right arm all the way up and back so you can come into a side stretch here. The wrist is underneath your shoulder, the left. Press the whole foot into the mat. The outer sole, the outer edge of your foot, bringing some length into your whole right side of the body. Taking one more inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. Right palm finds the mat. Come back into neutral, taking an inhale, tucking the toes. Exhale, hips all the way up and back, down dog. On your next inhalation, lifting the left leg all the way up and back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, knee into the chest and shift your weight forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, step that left foot towards the front, bend deep into the front leg. Right palm on the mat, inhale, lifting your left arm all the way up into your twist towards the left. Take one more inhale. Exhale, back knee comes down. Step the left foot towards the back of the mat, finding that line, wrist, knee and heel, approximately one line. Inhale, lifting the left arm all the way up and overhead into your side bend to the other side. One final round of breath. One more inhale. And then exhale, release, come back into your all fours position. Taking an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then look forward, look in between your hands and tiptoe your feet all the way towards the front of the mat. Bringing your feet hip width distance. Inhale, lift your chest up into Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, fold back forward, round your spine, neck is relaxed. One more time. Inhale, lift up, hands can come to your shins, open the chest. Exhale, fold back forward, Uttanasana. And then on your next inhalation, sit your hips back into Utkatasana. Inhale, lifting your arms all the way up, looking in between your hands. Maybe sit a little bit deeper, engaging the legs, firing them up here. The quads are working. On your next inhalation, press yourself all the way up to standing. Hands come in front of your chest. And then next to your body, one Surya Namaskar. Inhale, lift your arms up, creating length. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, round your spine. Inhale, lift halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into high plank, and with the same exhalation, either lower through the knees or halfway down into low plank Chaturanga. Inhale into your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, finding again your long spine, pressing your whole palm into the mat here. The knuckles, the fingertips, the whole hand. Maybe lifting the heels slightly and bending the knees to elongate your spine even more. One final inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, look where you're going, and step or jump towards the front. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing, hands overhead. Exhale, hands in front of your chest and next to your body. On your next inhalation, shift your weight in towards your left foot and lift your right knee all the way up, lift your arms. Start to lean your torso forward and step that right foot towards the back end of the mat. Low crescent lunge, high crescent lunge, sorry. Inhale, bend deep into the front leg and then taking the right arm and bring it underneath the left into eagle arms. You can really wrap the forearms, maybe finding the opposite hand, maybe just halfway through, and then lower the shoulders down, maybe lift your elbows slightly up, come into a little back bend here, stay deep in your legs here. One more inhale. And exhale, release your arms, bring them all the way to the sides and lift them up. And then exhale, come into warrior 2. So extend your arms, bring your back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat, and then sit into your warrior 2. Look to the front hand, bend deep into the front leg. Make sure that the knee is not dropping in towards the right. So the knee and the toes pointing into the same direction. Good. On your next inhalation, reverse your warrior. Bring your left arm all the way up, stretching into the left side here. Good. On your next inhalation, stay here, creating length. And then exhale, lean forward, bring your elbow on top of your thigh, close to the knee. Inhale, lifting the right all the way up into your Parshvakonasana. Again, finding space in through the right side of the body here. Really pressing yourself out of that left elbow. On your next inhalation, reverse your warrior for one breath. And then exhale, windmill your hands all the way down to the mat. Step yourself back into your high plank. Inhale here. And exhale, either lower through the knees or halfway down into Chaturanga. Inhale. Lift your chest up into your baby cobra, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step or jump towards the front. Inhale, halfway up, straight spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands in front of your chest and next to your body, Samastitihi. Transfer the weight into your right foot this time. Inhale, lift the left knee, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, torso leans forward, bend into the standing leg and step that left foot all the way towards the back, coming up into your high crescent lunge. This time, left arm comes underneath the right. Swirl your hands around or your arms around, maybe finding the inside of each hand, staying deep in the legs all the way. Relax the shoulder down, finding the sensation of the space in the back here. Maybe lifting the elbows slightly up, finding a little back bend here. Taking one more inhale. And then exhale, release your arms, bring them all the way to the sides, lift them up. And then open up into warrior two, extend your arms, back foot 90 degrees, and sit into your warrior two. Shoulders relaxed. Arms engaged. Good. One more round of breath. Focused warrior. Feel the strength of the pose. On your next inhalation, flip the palm. Reverse your warrior. Lift that right arm all the way up, maybe overhead, staying deep into the legs. In your foundation. Creating a little bit more space through the whole right side of your torso. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, bringing that right elbow on top of your right knee, lifting the left arm all the way up and overhead into your extended side stretch. Parshvakonasana. Make sure that your whole back foot, the sole of the foot is in the mat, pressing the outer edge into the mat, creating some more length. And then on your next inhalation, reverse your warrior, stay deep in the legs. And then exhale, windmill your hands all the way to the mat and step back into your high plank. Inhale here, exhale, lower through the knees, or halfway down into Chaturanga. Inhale into your cobra or upward facing dog. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Connecting back to your breath, maybe calming your breath after all that movement we just did. One final round. On your next inhalation, lifting your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and step to the outside of your hands into Yogi Squat Malasana. Slowly see if you can lower your hips down, maybe move a little bit from side to side. If that is too intense, just stay a little bit further up. You're gonna work more on your quads here. But if you have the flexibility, see if you can sit down and then find your palms in front of your heart and your elbows in the inside of your knees. And then really press yourself between your legs here. So by pressing the hands together, the elbows towards the knee, you can lengthen the back of your body. Imagine elongating your spine in the back. Imagine a string on top of the head that is drawing you all the way to the ceiling. Breathe here, finding some release in your face and your facial muscles. They're not working. Good. One final round of breath. And then gently release, bringing the arms in front of you, and then slowly start to bring your bum all the way down to the mat and straightening your legs out in front of you. Gonna come into Dandasana. Bring your legs together and flex your foot towards yourself. Maybe remove the flesh of your sit bones so you can really feel the rooting of them into the mat. And then elongate your spine once again, bringing your palms next to your hips, maybe on the fingertips, maybe the whole palm finds the mat, however long your arms are. And then find a long spine and an open chest. You're really pressing your hands into the mat. Keep your legs engaged. Keep your feet flexed. Breathe here. One final round. On your next inhalation, lifting the arms all the way up, and then exhale, fold from the hips and grab whatever you can reach with your hands. Maybe it is the shins, maybe the ankles, maybe you can grab your big toes with the middle and pointer finger. Inhale wherever you are, come halfway up, finding a long spine, and then exhale, fold back forward. Imagine your focus going towards your feet, so not to your knees, so you're rounding the upper back. Really bring it now to the feet, so you are lengthening from your lower back. It's quite an active Paschimottanasana here. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, release the pose and slowly roll your spine back up. Grabbing underneath your knees so you can lift your knees, and then bringing the feet, the soles of the feet together in front of you for Baddha Konasana. Make sure or see if you can find a line from knee to heel to knee, however high the knees might be, and then bringing your hands on the fingertips behind you so you can really press yourself up. So again, elongating the spine in the back. Maybe bringing your torso a little bit to the front, pressing the legs or the knees towards the mat, having that opening of your hips as well. Imagine again that string on top of the head that is reaching you up along the spine. Take one more round of breath. One final inhale. And then exhale, release. Bringing your feet a little bit further away from yourself. Taking your hands to your shins or to your ankles. Inhale, elongating your spine and opening the chest, and then tuck the chin slightly in, tuck the tailbone, and just start to round your spine. Without pulling yourself towards your feet, just letting gravity do the work instead. Your hands can be on your feet or they can come all the way, palms facing up. Relax your neck here, feeling that full flexion of your spine from your tailbone all the way to your neck. Feel into that rounding, bringing your breath to the backside of your lungs, feeling them expand on the inhales. And relax on the exhale. Take one more inhale here. And then exhale, slowly start to roll your spine back up. Good. Taking your hands next to your knees and then closing your knees. Bringing the soles of the foot in front of you. And then make sure you're sitting in the middle of your mat or maybe even a little bit further to the front. Relaxing the left leg, so the left leg is extended in front of you, and taking the right knee all the way in towards your chest. And from here, slowly start to roll your spine back down. Taking your right knee in towards the chest. Really press your shin down in towards your body. Maybe your shoulders find the mat. Good. We're going to come back up into seated. So really press your shin in towards your hand. And then with slowly and controlled come all the way back up. Good. Switching legs, bringing the left shin or left foot closer towards your sit bones, and then round your spine and roll your spine all the way back down with your left leg all the way in towards your chest. Press that shin in towards your chest, bringing the back into the mat. On your next inhalation again, press that shin in towards your hand and slowly start to come all the way up again. Requires some core work. And then extending both legs and coming with the help of the hands all the way down again. Bringing both knees in towards the chest. And then stay here or maybe rock a little bit from side to side, giving your lower back a little release, a little massage. Stay present with your breath, following every inhale and every exhale. Come back to the center. Bringing your nose or your forehead all the way up towards your knees into full flexion. Maybe that gives you space to wrap your arms around your knees, creating a little package of yourself here, a little ball of energy. And then start squeezing everything together as much as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take one final inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top, and then when it has to let go, open the mouth and release. Relax your body, straighten out your legs, bringing each foot to one corner of the mat. Arms come next to your body, palms facing up, or palms on your belly or on your chest, having that connection with yourself, closing down the eyes. Taking an inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Letting go of all tension in your body, letting go of control of your breath. Just arrive here in Shavasana, your final resting pose. Let go of all the ambition, the effort, the expectation, and just imagine your body melting heavy into the mat. Feels like your body is almost dissolving. Softening your facial muscles, especially the point in between your eyebrows and behind your eyeballs, your jaw. Turning the attention inward now, just following your breath, and let the mat or the earth carrying you safely and supported in your Shavasana. If you have the time, just switch off the video now and stay here for 5-10 minutes more, just relaxing. Otherwise, bring your attention back to the body, deepen your breath. Start to wriggle your toes, fingertips. Turn your head from one side and then to the other. Stretching the arms all the way overhead and giving yourself a full body stretch here. Maybe yawn if it feels nice. And then bend your knees and drop them to either side and come into your fetal position. Taking this moment to check in with yourself. Asking how you're doing in this moment, how you're feeling after your practice. And then when you're ready, come sideways up with your eyes still closed. Help of your hands, press yourself up. And come back into a seated position with your hands in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, bow your face towards your fingertips, bow to yourself. Connect back to your intention, that thing you're grateful for. Maybe taking it off with you into your day. And taking the time to send yourself a big thank you for making space for your yoga practice, coming to your mat, moving and breathing and doing something good to yourself. And then slowly bring your head back up, blinking your eyes open. Thank you for practicing with me. I wish you a wonderful day. It has been a pleasure.